Awesome, now back to blue. Now make them all red.
What's happening, everybody? Street here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Stang stories. We're in the GT today on our way to work. I hope you guys appreciated the little family sequence there. I took the kids to the park the other day. It was really early and it was really cold, and as you can see, it was very frozen as well. Isaiah got to get it firsthand, and that's why we love that kid. He don't care. He's out there to have fun, and sometimes it backfires on him, but regardless, it was a good time. So I thought you guys might enjoy that. A lot of you guys enjoy the family stuff, and some of you don't, and those of you guys who don't, sorry, you know, don't really know what to tell you. I do want to make it known to the rest of my audience, my gaming audience and my FPV audience, that content is coming. I'm going to start posting some more gaming stuff. I'm going to get some more flight videos up. All my quadcopters are down right now. If it's not a battery, it's a receiver or a camera or a motor. So I gotta get a couple of pieces and rebuild some of my quads, and then we'll get some new flight stuff up. Fortunately right now, or not really fortunately, but it's winter time, it's raining right now. It's been raining like every day for the past couple of weeks, and just hasn't been good for flying. I mean, we can fly the whoops inside and stuff, but want to get out in the front, you know, do some speed runs, do some aerobatics, do some tricks, and have some fun. So be on the lookout for that. Those of you guys who've been looking for it, it's coming. So last video we kind of left off with, I got the X pipe, and we've been doing some talking about the exhaust law in California, AB1824, which has proven to be full of a lot of misinformation here these last couple of days, or last week or two. A lot of people panicked, including myself. You know, it's like all this stuff just hit us in the face out of nowhere, and we all kind of jumped on the bandwagon, to be honest, and it seems like a lot better information's coming out. SEMA kind of did an investigation and released a letter, or a kind of like a truth-false fact sheet, and a couple other organizations have come out with some information showing, you know, the fee schedule for the exhaust tickets, and different itemized options of what could happen or what codes you might get and where that's going to lead you down the pipeline. So that is really helpful information. Those of you guys who pressed them and you know, inquiries and all the things that got a lot of those guys to look at these different things, we appreciate that. We all knew that it was going to affect the car market in general, and You know, it's like there's companies that thrive on these kind of modifications, and we knew that it's going to become a problem, and we're going to get more information. So thank you, those of you guys who have put stuff out. So that being said, I got the X-Pipe the other day, and I was asking you guys a question of, you know, should I keep the X-Pipe? Should I not keep the X-Pipe? And you guys had a lot of information. You guys all threw your opinions out there. I would say it was probably about 50-50. A lot of you guys wanted me to keep it. A lot of you guys are like, dude, it's not worth it anymore. Just go ahead and return the X-Pipe. And that led me down kind of a path of I have a few options. And what my options turned out to really be was like, I could keep the X-Pipe and wait and see what happens with the law. See if the, you know, if it gets a little more lenient, if it, you know, subsides, or if we get it overthrown. I doubt it, but, you know, there was options there. The second option would have been to put the X-Pipe on and just take my chances, or put the X-Pipe on and try to subdue the exhaust, drive it in quiet or normal mode, which really defeats the purpose of why I bought this Mustang, to be honest. The other option was to send it back, return it or sell it. And Steeda had given me the option to return the X-Pipe. I took them up on that. So I went ahead and returned the X-Pipe. I returned the filter that I got. I ended up buying a high flow air filter, simply for the fact that right now I can't really get a cold air intake legally in the state of California. Anything that I have found that's carb legal is basically just a stock air box with a high flow filter. So I figured I might as well just get the high flow filter, and they ended up sending me the oiled one, and I wanted the dry one. And that's simply just a personal preference. And I paid more for the dry filter, so I sent the oiled one back. In return, they're going to send me the correct filter, and everything should be good there. A lot of you guys are like, you know, well, why don't you just go Roush? Why don't you get a Roush power pack or something, or get a Roush intake? They're non-tuned unless you get the tune, and again, they're not carb certified in California, so I have to get it through Ford, I believe, and get the tune to make it carb certified, and that's $1,000. You know, it's like I'm not ready to drop $1,000 on a cold air intake for, you know, 20 horses and 20 pound-foot of torque or something. That just seems, it's tempting, to be honest. Like, it sounds like it would be good. Like, I would love to get that additional power out of the car. But for $1,000 right now, man, there's other things I want to do to the car right now. A lot of cosmetic things that I'm looking into doing. I feel like that $1,000 could be better spent elsewhere. So I'm looking at other options. I'm kind of thinking about lowering springs. I found some good deals on some lowering springs. Drops the car about 1 inch. Gives it a little better handling capability. You know, front nosedive under braking, and just, you know, different things. So I'd probably go with a dual rate. I don't know, I could go with a progressive too. But I haven't done enough research on it yet to really figure out what exactly I want to do. I also found a spoiler that looks like the GT350 track pack spoiler, and I'm thinking about getting that. I'm trying to find out whether or not it uses the same bolt pattern as the GT Performance Pack spoiler that came factory on the car. If you guys know of any of those spoilers that look like the GT350 track pack spoiler, the carbon fiber one that just looks badass, send me links to that, man, or send me a message and let me know, because I'm looking for a good one. I found a couple of imitation ones that look to be flimsy and funky, or they only use, you know, like mounting tape to put them on the car. I need something that's going to bolt right up, and I know Ford Performance has them, and they're like $400 to $600 or something, but I feel like I could get a better deal than that, you know, so I'm looking around a bit. I'm also getting ready to go and tint the windows soon. It is time to get the windows tinted, and before I know it, spring will be here, and it's going to start hitting 80s, and then soon after summer, 90s, 100s, 110s where I live, and it's just a must to have the car tinted. Simply for the look, first of all, and second, for the temperature regulations, because god damn, it gets hot where I live. And just, it's something I'm gonna want, something the car needs. So we're looking into these cosmetic things, and I'm still probably in the market for a cold air intake in the future. I got to do more research. You guys know that I'm trying to keep my car legitimate. I'm trying not to, you know, do all these kind of like illegal modifications, things that are going to get me in trouble, and different aspects of the car that are going to end up getting me popped by the police, and I don't want that to happen. As I'm speaking, there's a cop that just pulled up behind me right now. So it's like I want to have that integrity of being able to tell an officer, look dude, my car's OEM, it's completely factory, I don't have any modifications, and if I do get popped and sent to a state ref, I can go in there and legitimately say, look, it's all factory, man. I haven't messed with nothing. I don't have the horrors of going back to a shop or putting in the wrench time and replacing all the things that I've changed. So I'm trying to do it right. I'm trying to do it legal, and you know, it's a downer because I can only use certain parts and I can only get certain items, but it's just the type of person that I am. I'm honest. I'm not looking to get myself in further trouble than I need to be. I'm almost 40 years old, and I've grown up. You know, I've grown up, and I don't need the extra headache involved while I'm dealing with other aspects of, you know, getting my life in order and being a big boy about my affairs. You know what I'm saying? So please bear with me. I'm gonna add performance, I'm gonna add styling. We're gonna get this Mustang looking awesome here shortly, and I hope you guys stick around to see it. All right guys, and that's about all I got for you today, dude. I want to just thank everybody for hanging out with me during these videos, and I got more stuff on the way, more content coming. Those, like I said, on my gaming and FPV audience. I got new content on the way for you as well. I get a lot of complaints from everybody across the spectrum. Mustang fans, you know, gaming fans, FPV fans, they all want more content, and I can't keep everyone happy, so I'm gonna post what I post, and I hope I get to you guys at some point and get you the content that you want. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and I'm gonna keep grinding away, and we're gonna get stuff out. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at silverstang707. We'll see you guys on the next one.